Welcome back to the Perfectly Balanced Podcast, where we talk about everything that has to do with life, love, relationships, and everything in between. I'm your host, Destiny, and today's going to be a one-off episode. It won't have a title, it won't have anything, it's just going to be an episode. Today I want to talk about how people who are understanding, people who are loving, people who are caring, people with big hearts, and people who just want everybody around them to be okay, how they suffer. And how they suffer a lot. Whether it's with family, whether it's with friends, whether it's with anybody close to them, they will put themselves through so much just to make everyone else happy. And that isn't good, but not only that, you have to sit back and look and see if people are doing the same for you. You can always be as understanding, you can always be strong, but are those things helping you or are they hindering you at the end of the day? Again, are they helping you or are they hindering you at the end of the day? You can be someone with the biggest heart in the world and people will still not take in consideration of why you have that big heart. People don't take into consideration why you're so understanding. People don't take into consideration how you're feeling or what you may be going through. Now me, I thug it out, but at some point, which is probably now, I can't thug it out anymore. I don't want to be considered strong anymore. I don't want to be considered understanding, because those two things have gotten me nowhere. Being understanding of everybody else while everybody else says things that I don't agree with. Being understanding of everybody else's hurt, everybody else's pain, everybody else's trauma, but is anybody understanding of mine? It takes so much for somebody to get it out the mud and rebuild themselves and heal themselves from the inside out. And one event can really ruin all of that. And people think just because you're understanding and just because you're strong, oh, she'll be okay. Oh, he'll be okay. Oh, he'll get through it. Oh, she'll get through it. And that's not the case. That's when you really need community. So I'm a firm believer in checking in on people. But at the end of the day, you have to make sure people are checking in on you. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's dealing with something. But if you're the only one that's always there for everybody else, who is there for you? You have to be there for you. It's just that simple. You're there for everybody else. You're showing everybody else grace. You're being understanding of everybody else. You're strong for everybody else, but who is strong for you? Who is understanding for you? Who are doing these things for you? And if you're not doing it for yourself and you're doing it for everybody else, then that answers your question. You have to start understanding yourself, understanding that yes, it's okay to be strong. Yes, it's okay to be understanding, but at a certain point in your life, you have to stop. You just have to stop. At some point in your life, you have to stop helping other people. At some point in your life, you have to stop checking in on other people and start checking in on yourself and making sure you're good. Like I said, Someone who can build themselves up so to the highest tier possible can be broken like broken glass. If the glass is already broken, let's say if the glass is shattered, and you just keep taking hits, stuff is constantly being thrown at you, things are constantly happening over and over and over and over again. One small hit or one small tap can completely break a person. And that person has been understanding. That person has been strong. That person who gives all their love. That person who puts everybody else before themselves comes to a point to where they just break. And that's from taking hit after hit after hit and building themselves back up constantly over and over and over again. So I guess the message for today is to take care of you. Be patient with you. Be understanding with yourself. Show yourself grace. If you need to feel your emotions, feel those emotions. If you're having a tough time, it's okay to have a tough time. And not only that, you don't have to be strong all the time. Again, remember, you're like a glass. A glass can only take so much after it's been shattered multiple times. And one small tap or one small hit can break the glass completely. Sometimes you just going so hard and doing so much that when you really need somebody to be there for you, or when you really need somebody to extend their hand, you don't need judgment, you don't need anything else. You just want somebody to be there for you. You just want somebody to listen to you. You just want somebody to tell you that it's okay. You don't have to be strong. It's okay. You can sit back for today. You don't have to do anything today. I know you went through some things. I know it's a little harder for you to get back up because you've always had to pick yourself up. Sometimes you need that. Especially if you're someone who is always pouring into everybody else. Especially if you're someone who is so loving and so caring. And always picking yourself back up, no matter what it is. Because you don't want to burden other people. So you pick yourself up, you pick yourself up, you pick yourself up. And you keep picking yourself up, and you keep picking yourself up. Until one day, you feel like you can't pick yourself up anymore. Until one day, you're just crying to cry. Until one day, you're just angry. Because you're just angry. There's no amount of words that are encouraging enough to make you feel less angry or less sad or less anxious about what you're currently going through. Because you have been the one to pick yourself up constantly. You have been the one that's been understanding of everybody else constantly. You have been the one that's always been able to help everybody at the drop of a hat because you want somebody to do that for you. Sometimes you just need somebody that's like you in your corner. That when you get quiet, they notice. When they ain't heard from you in a while, they notice. When they can feel that you might be going through something, so they check in on you. Or when you ask for help, or you need help, or you make sure that you put it out there that you are struggling, they just help without giving you extra, without telling you what you need to be doing. Sometimes people just need help because they have been strong. because they have been understanding, because they have been there for everybody. Sometimes that person needs somebody. There's only so much a person can take. Remember, people can be shattered glasses already. And one tap of anything, a small tap, can shatter it and break that glass. So be there for people, especially the strong people, especially the understanding people, the people that you always see that are happy, the people that you always see that are just going with life, rolling with the punches. Just be there for them, because somebody needs it. You may know somebody that needs it. Check in on them. Take them out somewhere. Do something out the kindness of your heart without having to ask them what they need or what they want. Because if you know that person well enough, you're gonna know what they need or what they want. Give that person a break. Because again, they are already shattered. They have glued those pieces back together. They have put the pieces back together. And one small event can be like that one tap that shatters that glass. Thank you for coming to listen to the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. I'm your host, Destiny. And if this episode helped you, if this episode made you think, if this episode did anything, please leave a comment if you can, or share it with somebody who may need it. Thank you.